And we'll inhale with the head at center and using the entire exhale to move the head to the right side. If this works for your body, if you're having any issues with your neck, you may want to skip this. And slowly bring the head to center. Inhale at center and use the entire exhale to move the head to the other side. And then coming back to center, inhale, exhale, slowly move from one side to the other. So use your own breath pace, synchronize your breath with the movement, and we'll just gently work on the neck for a little bit. Moving slowly. Noticing that sensation of the back of the head in the mat. And how it feels as you move the head from side to side with the breath. And the next time the head comes back to center, we'll begin with the right arm and inhale the right arm up to perpendicular, and then exhale, lower the arm back behind you, leading with the thumb. And then back alongside the body. Left arm, inhale to perpendicular, and exhale back to wherever the arm comes. Doesn't matter if the thumb touches down, doesn't matter wherever it reaches. We're working with our own range of motion, pairing the arm movement, thumb moving down and back on the exhale, inhaling to perpendicular, exhaling, arm moving back. And maybe your thumb does touch the mat or back behind you. If it does, that's great. And if it doesn't, that's great too. Notice the differences on both sides. How it feels in one shoulder versus the other. And now as we get to the right arm, we're gonna add the left heel with the right arm. So as the right arm comes up and back, we're gonna slide the left heel forward and extend. You may need to readjust yourselves on your mat. Bring it down. And then as the left arm reaches up and back, we're gonna slide the right heel to extend nice and long. If you'd like, you can stay there and really stretch on one side and then come back. So going at your own pace, maybe adding an extra little extension from the fingertips down to the toes on one side or the other side, and then moving over to the other side. So keep alternating with the heel slide and the arm extension. And after the next one that you do, we're going to bring the arms alongside the body, extend the left leg long, and then we'll draw the right thigh into the chest and interlock the fingers just underneath the right knee. hug it in a little bit here, and let's circle out the right ankle. And now reverse. And now we'll release the left arm down to the mat and just continue holding with the right hand below the right knee. And we're just going to gently move that leg in and out. So we're going to move the entire leg assembly in toward the midline and then out to the side, almost as if you're creating a frog leg. So in toward the midline, if you need to look up and see what I'm doing, feel free to do that. And then out to the side. Just a gentle movement, almost like you're wagging the knee, like a dog's tail, side to side. And then the next time you come out to the side, if it's okay for the body, we're just going to hold it there in a frog leg. And just let it open to the side. And now we're going to bring the knee back to center and extend the right leg. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Draw the left thigh into the chest, interlock the fingers beneath the left knee, hug it in. Few deep breaths with the thigh in, and now we'll begin to circle the left ankle. Notice any differences on the side. Maybe any differences in this ankle versus the other ankle. And reverse. Breath is flowing. Don't forget to breathe here. And keeping the left hand beneath the left knee, we'll release the right arm alongside the body and begin that wagging motion. So drawing the knee out to the side like a frog leg, and then back in toward the midline. Back out to the side, and back into the midline, opening up the hip socket. The hip socket is where the femur bone meets the acetabulum in the pelvis. And then the next time the leg comes in, we'll release it down. We're going to come back to the right leg and come into reclined pigeon. So right ankle crosses just beneath the left knee, and we're going to draw that whole leg assembly in. And we'll keep the right hand where it is, and then option to release the left arm and just angel arms. So sweep it and drag it along the floor, and then sweep it back down. And inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, sweep it down. And just keep going in sync with the breath. And we'll do one more. And then as the arm comes back down, you can rejoin it with the other hand, and then we'll rock a little bit from side to side. Little bit of a stretch in the outer hips as you rock. And then we'll come back to center and slowly release the legs. And we'll do the other side. So left ankle crosses over right thigh. And then we'll draw that in, hug it in. Breath or two here. And then keeping the left hand beneath the right thigh. We'll angel arm the right arm. So right arm sweeps and drags up right along the floor. And then sweeps and drags up. So we're just sliding it along the floor to wherever it's going to come to. It may come all the way up behind us or not. Notice any differences on this side with your range of motion and the shoulder. And after the next one, we'll rejoin the hands here and rock from side to side and recline pigeon on this side. And now we'll release both legs, soles of the feet onto the mat. Knees are bent. Arms are alongside the